All right, so I got a queue update for you guys. There actually was an update. Happened yesterday, a few hours ago. A few hours ago, I guess. It's been like 24 hours at this point. I got mine around 4 or maybe, it was probably around 4 p.m. But so big updates on it. The app switcher to go between apps is different. Basically, now you can swipe left or you can swipe right. They've been listening to people, which is good. We've got that much going for us here. Let's see what else. The full dark mode is like, is good. It's everything is fully dark. Again, I'm gonna give you guys. I mean, if this is your first time watching, my my Android Q updates, then you'll not know what I'm talking about. You've got to go into before you upgrade to Q, if that's what you're gonna do. You've got to go into Android Pie when you have Pie on your Pixel, because you can only get it on the Pixel right now. And they might enable this later in a couple releases, but this is the second release, and it's not available yet. But so basically, you've got to go into the developer settings in Android Pie. And there will be, if you don't have developer options enabled, you go down there, you hit the build number, and you tap it a bunch of times until I think it's 7 times. You hit it 7 times, and it'll be like, oh, developer mode. Then you can go into the developer settings or developers options, whatever it's called, and mess around with those options. Now, they're called developer options. Just wanted to check. So, I mean, it's you go in there and you turn on dark mode, and then you update to Q, and everything is in dark mode. Okay, they've taken the option out of Q, but if you've already got it established in Pi, it will just recognize it and automatically do it. Because it's an update. It's not a fresh install. So it's not going to erase your settings from before. It's just kind of updating from there. So that's how you kind of hack into getting dark mode or night mode or whatever they want to call it. Basically making everything black and the text white and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. There's a lot of new things that I've seen people exploring. Like I said, I've only had it for 24 hours. I did want to get a video out there saying, hey, we've got new information. We've got a new update. It's very, very cool looking. They've updated some things with the symbols at the top. The battery symbol is now there's a whole battery, and then there's kind of juice in it. Well, it's not like juice. But you can tell basically there's a shell, a frame of a battery, and then you can see it draining. Where before it would just be less of a battery. So they changed the icon for the battery, and I think the other things a little bit. But that is cool. Like I said, you can switch between apps a lot easier. When you're in one app, you can go left, you can go right. If you keep swiping, because before when you'd swipe right, you could only go right, and there was no left. But now you can go left to your other apps and do all that. So that's kind of a big thing. That was something people wanted. People wanted to be able to go back and forth through apps and not just have to, because all that was switching back to the last app that you were at, which is cool. You can still do that. Basically, you just swipe back, and then you get back into the app. And when you do it again, it switches back to that same app. So it does still do that, But if you do it multiple times in a row, it'll get you back to further apps, which is nice. It's a new little feature. Because like I said, I mean, all it was before was you swipe it and it gets you back to the app that you were at, and then you swipe it again and it gets you right back to the app that you were at before you did that. So you could only switch between 2 apps. Now you can go between all your apps that you have open, as long as you don't stay on one for too long. If you stay on one for too long, it'll just jump you back to the last one. So it's all kind of like a time thing. Like if you swipe and swipe and swipe, then you can get through all your apps. And then you can swipe back the other way and get back through your apps. Say you went too fast, oh, that's the app I wanted, and then you swipe back. You can go and get the other one. So that's kind of a cool thing. And I'll give you guys a better tutorial of all this. Once I played with it a little more, I'm going to play with it all today, and we'll go from there. Basically, I've got a screen capture app on my phone that I can like film like all the things on my phone. So what I'll do is I'll just go through it on the screen capture app, and I will put it on a video for you guys, so you guys can all see that. I just wanted to get this update out this morning so that you guys could basically see, what the spielio was with the new Android Q. There was a gentleman asking me online if, hey, I've got a Pixel 2 XL, 64 gigabytes, should I get Android Q? It's my daily driver. I was like, If any of you guys have watched my previous videos, you understand I warn people, do not, well, everyone does. Everyone says if you have a daily driver, do not put a beta on there because it'll ruin stuff. Now, it's not going to ruin stuff. Luckily, I've got 2 phones, so if something's not working, I can use it on my other phone. Now, the good thing is I've kind of gotten off track. You can put it on your daily driver as long as you're not going to get upset when things aren't working. For instance, for me, Google Photos wasn't working, and that absolutely infuriates me because I use Google Photos on a regular basis. I've probably got 10 gazillion photos. I wish it would actually tell me how many photos I have. I think I have something like 100,000, over 100,000 photos on my phone. Not on my phone, but in my Google Photos account. So I've loads of photos. I've actually got 2 accounts, and they're all chock full of photos. And so for that not to work, I use it for work. Basically, I'll take pictures of a job site, and I'll put it all into a Google Photos link, and I'll send it out to whoever needs the pictures of whatever work I was doing. So I use it literally 12 times a day. And for it not to work, it was kind of a big deal. And so luckily I had my other phone, but you have to be able to expect things like that. It will affect, memory. Like there are times when you're trying to open things up and it's like, oh well, that's not even there. You don't even have that. And you will. It's not like it doesn't erase anything. You never get anything like wiped from your phone. Okay, but it'll make things inaccessible. Well, for instance, I was trying to send an email with a PDF document that I just scanned off my printer because my brother printer at home, I've got an app so I can scan things directly to my phone, so I don't even have to use a computer. Literally, I can do everything I need to do on my phone. I don't even need a computer. Well, except to troubleshoot networks and stuff like that. I can't do that on my phone. I mean, sometimes I can, but not all the times. I mean, if I need to a hardwire, I can't hardwire into things. Which would be awesome if they had, if they had a Type-C Ethernet adapter, which I'm sure they probably do, but I don't think you can use it on your phone. But that would be amazing if I could hardwire my phone. Now people will be like, why would you want to do that? It's a phone. It's supposed to be mobile. Why would you want it hardwired? so I can get gigabit speed. I mean, I've got gigabit internet in my house, so if I could, utilize that, that'd be great. Because I do a lot of 4K video production, and it's what you gotta do. But yeah, so and back to Android Q. It's a beautiful thing, and everything's in dark mode, as you can see. All my everything's in dark mode. Let's go to settings real quick. This is what the settings are looking like. We'll go to system. And these are the developer options here. Everything's dark mode. I've got you can change it in Q. Ooh, config contextual cards. I don't know what that is. So there's some new things here that I need to explore, and I will definitely do that before I make my next video. But everything's dark mode, and it's kind of cool. So there's that. But yeah, wanted to give you guys this update today since the second beta released yesterday, and I'm a proponent on trying to get this going. And I want to give you guys the best updates available, because I'm telling you, I have a feeling that, because I noticed a lot of big differences between the first Q drop and the second Q drop. So this second one is really nice. It's really good. Working smooth for me so far. Haven't had any problems like I did the first one. The first one, there was problems here or there. But it works fluidly. I mean, I didn't have any crashes on me, and I haven't had any crashes on this one either. Knock on wood. But yeah, it's working right now, so hopefully it stays working, and I will keep you guys posted. And like I said, I will send. Stay tuned. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. I'm going to have another video come out on basically a screen capture of this phone, and I'll be narrating what I'm doing the entire time. So, yep, that's what we got, and I hope you all have a wonderful Thursday. Thank you.